All right, guys, hopefully this works. I am on the Gili Air Islands in Indonesia, and hopefully the internet is fast enough. It's giving me a little notification that it might not be super fast. All right, but I wanted to come on here live to show y'all what's going on, what I'm seeing on the charts. So we are hitting the 50% level of the retracement right now. Let me put it on here. So we go, shoot. All right, well, it's pausing right now for some reason. Hang tight with me, guys. If we're still live, I might keep going, but hang tight. The internet is being a little choppy right here. Hopefully it comes up, starts working in a moment here. But yeah, give me a thumbs up. Give me some encouragement here. We got a little bit slow Wi-Fi. The other day it was fast enough, but TradingView is not being very friendly right now. Have to reload it there, but basically what's happening is Bitcoin just topped out at 49,000. Well, I believe it topped out locally. Who knows? It could head up into the 50s. We'll see. I don't have a crystal ball, but so it went to 49, then it just came down to 38.5 around there, and now we're retracing back up. And I looked at the retracement levels as TradingView loads here, and it is back up to the 50%. And typically we have resistance there. All right, let me come on here, even though I'm not looking beautiful right now. Even though we have some resistance at the 50% level, I am in my swimming gear right now. It's really sunny here in the Gili Islands. Yes, I'm in Asia. What's up, Jashevi? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Where are you tuning in from, Jashevi? Oh, are you from the Philippines? That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty similar here compared to the Philippines. I mean, it's pretty warm. Nice beaches, good people, good vibes. I'd love to visit the Philippines someday, so. Yeah, beautiful. Thanks for the comment. Wow, this is the first time like TradingView is just like not working. But basically, I can remember that, we're at the 50% level at 43,700 on the Bitcoin chart. And yeah, we typically get resistance there. So it's going to be very interesting if we get a bounce down, if we get rejected from 43,700, TradingView is not telling me, or if we're continuing to go up. But even if we go up, we could hit the more resistance levels at the 0.618 and the 702 and the 816. So it'll be very interesting to see, but I just wanted to pop on here live. It looks like TradingView is really not being friendly today. But it was good to see some comments here coming on. Anyways, guys, looks like I'll have to do another live stream. This is weird. It's not working here. So I will pop on again soon. I don't know. It depends on the internet connection, but thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Let me know what questions you have in the comments. Oh, wow, you're in Toronto, Canada. Okay, so it sounds like you've been to the Philippines before. But thanks for tuning in. Definitely recommend Bali and the Gili Islands. You can look it up. Pretty similar to the Philippines, I guess, because I haven't been in the Philippines, but cool. Thanks for the comments. So yeah, I'll do another live stream when I have a better connection. Oh, you want to move back to Asia? Oh man, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's a lot warmer than Canada, I'll tell you that. A lot warmer. Really friendly people, at least in Bali and the Gili Islands here, and as well as the other island that I am blanking of the name. All right. Well, here we go. Let's see. Is it too late to buy Bitcoin now? I would wait. I personally, I cannot give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I have to say that. This is for entertainment purposes. But, what I'm thinking is, if I wanted to buy more Bitcoin, I would definitely wait until March or April. We might get a dump. If we don't get a dump then, I really think we'll definitely get a dump in the summer. And I would buy hard when the next dump comes. Wow, look at that. We just popped up here. Whoopsies. That's the developer report. But let's look at Bitcoin. Looks like we could be ready here, guys. We could actually get some price action. Come on. Come on, Bitcoin. All right, everybody bring good Bitcoin Juju energy. Okay, good trading view, Juju. All right, let's see if Let's see if this works, if it'll give me the retracement. There it is. All right, hopefully you can see this. So there's the retracement. Boom, we did it, guys. Took us long enough. So we're hitting up on this 50% level here. We could literally get a rejection off of there and head down lower. Or we'll head up to the 44,900, the 0.618, the 702 at 45,800. And then we could still head up the 0.786, the 46,600. If we head above that, which is actually possible at some point in the next month or two, I mean, we could head to like 51, 52. But I personally don't think we'll go much higher until, I'm thinking we'll probably get a dump down back into the 30s in the next few months. Within the next 6 months, I think we'll get a dump into the 30s, probably the mid 30s. Even the low 30s, that'd be I would buy that opportunity myself. And then we'll probably head up towards the end of the year. That's what I'm thinking. I'm feeling pretty solid with that. The technical analysis lines up with that, as well as the astrology also lines up with it. So when technical analysis and astrology merge, they're married together, and they're both saying the same thing, I feel pretty confident with that. Feel pretty locked in. As well as the Fed funds rates. So there's still projected 97% chance that they're going to continue pausing, which historically is pretty bullish for markets, bullish for crypto. Fear and greed index. Let's see. Let's see if we can load that. See if the internet's going to work with us today. Work with us. Oh, wow. We're up to 61. We're getting more greedy again. Right as we hit the 50% level, we become more greedy. We'll become a lot more greedy at 44,900. We'll become even more greedy at 45,800 and more greedy at 46,700. And then we'll get to extreme greed if we head above that. So very interesting. The astrology is still pretty bullish in the next couple weeks. So we could head up further. But more importantly, we could get an altcoin run at some point. Not financial advice. It's not guaranteed. We could also get it later in the year. I do have a bunch of cash ready to be deployed when we get another dump. We did get a pretty nice dump here down to 38,500, but I'm thinking I just got a feeling at some point in the next few months I think we're gonna dump down further. Mid 30s, probably around there. If we get to low 30s, there'd probably be some extreme world event, but I personally would buy that. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm doing. All right, let's check out the comments. Thank you for that I'm pretty accurate. Here, I can actually put your comments on the screen. All right, thanks for that comment. You're thinking there should be a dump before the eclipse in April. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But we could also get the dump during those eclipses in April as well. That's possible too. I'm not certain which way it's going to go, but I'm prepared for both scenarios. Let's be prepared, Let's hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst. There is a conjunction of Jupiter and Sun in May 19th or 20th. Oh, Jupiter and the Sun. Okay, yeah, I could check that out. I think that's my Jupiter's return is in May, so I'm getting really excited actually, because typically Jupiter return is quite bullish. So hopefully, yeah, my portfolio could be doing well then. If that's the case, we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on what I'm seeing with the astrology for you guys as well. Do I agree that after every eclipse Bitcoin goes up? I mean, every eclipse is a bit negative, so that's possible, but not every single time. I would say in a bull market, yeah, that's more than not. I would say more than 50%. That's probably true, but obviously in a bear market, no. I mean, it's just gonna dump, probably. But that's a good question. I do have a previous video where I look at the eclipses back throughout the entire history of Bitcoin. So we could go back and review that video. I forgot exactly what it was called. It was a while ago, but I could review that and we could take a look at that. But no, not every single time Bitcoin doesn't necessarily. I mean, eventually it goes up after the eclipse, but not necessarily like right after. I believe it did go up. Let's see. It did go up after the eclipses last April, May last year. And then in October, it did go up again as well. So we'll see. We'll see if we get a dump before the eclipses or during. If so, I would buy. So yeah, I mean, it probably will go up after the eclipse, but I'm going to have to look into that more deeply. All right. There is a prophecy that Bitcoin will hit 100K on May 19th or 20th. Well, if that's true, we would all be celebrating, I'll tell you that. I would not bet on that. I personally would not bet on that. I don't know who made that prophecy, but hey, I'm down. I'd be celebrating, but I'm not necessarily going to expect that. That's just me. What do you think about let's see, let me put this comment up here. Seizo says, what do you think about the 18.6 year moon cycle? Whoa, that's pretty cool. I'll have to look more into that, but that lines up really well with Jason Pizzino's. Well, it's actually not Jason. It's a guy named Michael. If you guys remember the guy's name, it's Michael something, but one of Jason Pizzino's mentors, Michael, I forgot his last name. He has this theory of the I believe it's about 18.6 year real estate cycle. So that's really interesting. It could line up pretty well with the moon cycle. And basically he says like every 18 years or so, the markets kind of go up and then have a big correction. And then they go up again and have a blow off top and then a major correction. And then the 18-year cycle starts all over again. So that'd be super interesting if the moon cycle lines up pretty closely with that, and that would make sense. So very interesting. I'll take a look at that 18.6 year moon cycle. Minecraft Astro. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that comment, but thanks for tuning in. House Mix Play. Let's see. Is it not W. Gann? No, it's not Gann himself, I don't think. But it might be based off of some of the things Gann just analyzed. I mean, I could take the moment to look it up, but let's see, Michael. I don't remember exactly where I saved it, but let's see. Do you want me to take the time to pull it up? Let me know in the comments if you want me to look up the 18-year real estate cycle. I mean, it was somewhere on my computer. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Where did I put it? All right, well, one last moment here. See if I can see it on my computer. Oh, I could have sworn I had it saved on here. I don't know where it went. But I could pull that up. It's a good reminder to pull that up again at some point. The 18-year real estate cycle, which basically shows that we could continue to head up until 2015, 2016 before we have a major correction. that's what it shows with that cycle, but it's not guaranteed necessarily. I've only been tuning into the 18-year real estate cycle for the last year or so. So far, it is lining up pretty closely. There's a direct motion. Jeshavi says there's a direct motion of, I think, 4 planets from the late January to before April eclipse, so things should be okay until before April eclipse. Yeah, I think you mean that, I mean, all planets are direct right now. Actually, I could look at that really quick. Yeah, all planets are direct, which historically, actually, let me show you. I literally put this together. Thanks for reminding me. So I literally went through the history books. Look at this, guys. I already have this all set up here. Look at these vertical, it's got me excited. I love these comments coming through here. Look at these vertical purple lines here. These literally mark the last times in history that we had all planets direct. And right now we have all planets direct because Uranus just went direct. Pluto just went direct. We got all planets going direct right now. So what happened historically? Well, take a look at this. So in between this line and this line, planets were direct. And then right now we're right here. Planets just recently went direct. We're pumping, markets are pumping, right? Bitcoin's pumping. We are in a very bullish position. So the last time we were just started the bull market, we head up pretty aggressively. Even in the bear market in 2022, we actually headed up when planets went direct. Pretty surprising there. Then, of course, in the 2021 bull market, markets were going up when all planets were direct. Then in, look at this. Oh, that was right before the COVID collapse. You know, 2020, markets were pumping, and then we had that black swan event, the COVID collapse there. Then back in 2019, let's see, all planets went direct, and they went up maybe a tiny bit, just a little bit. And the bear market, as you can see, it goes down. Okay, so this is the most bearish one that we've seen, but it looks like by far the majority is more bullish than bearish. Oh, this was actually kind of a bearish, this was a big dump here. So there is a possibility for a dump. You know, we saw a dump back in January 2017 there. And then all planets direct. Oh, we also saw a dump here. So, you know, it looks like more than 50% is bullish, but do not count out the possibility of a dump and a correction. You know, but every time in history, even if we got a dump, the markets did correct. So how about that, guys? How about that? I'm going above and beyond here, looking at the history of astrology. Every time, you know, all planets went direct, and looks like overall it's bullish. I mean, let's see. So let's count them. 1 was bullish, 2 bullish, 3 bullish, 4, that's a correction. 5, that's kind of neutral. 6 is bearish. 7, bearish. 8, that's a correction. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 50% of the time it corrects. All right, so I guess it's not extremely bullish necessarily. So 50-50 chance based on all planets direct that we either go up or go down. So I guess it's not totally conclusive there. You know, we can't always tell the future, guys. Hate to tell you, can't always do it, even though we want to. We just wish that we could just know what's going to happen. All right, when is the beginning and end of the bull run? Haha, good question. Is that a when moon question? All right, so I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you the exact dates on that. Sorry. However, I also read that during the Chinese New Year, Bitcoin dumped in Asia because Chinese need to give red envelopes as gifts with money, of course. Okay, interesting. I don't know anything about that. Interesting point there. It is not so urgent to look it up. We have time until 2026, and then there should be a major crash. That's what I'm thinking. And that's also based on the real estate cycle, like I mentioned. You know, we should be good until 2026. I mean, it also lines up with Raoul Pal's macro everything market analysis, the theory of everything, or something like that, where he sees that the let's see, the Fed and the central banks need to print a ton of money starting almost around now. It's like starting this year, all the way to 2026. They need to print a ton of money to basically keep things running. So most likely markets are going to go bonkers at some point in the next couple years. All right. But it is also new moon on February 9th. Yep, correct. So that kind of contradicts with what historically says Bitcoin is dumped during the Chinese New Year. Well, yeah, I mean, we could get a local market top around February 9th usually, but we could see a dump after that. We could see a dump second half of February. I'm not counting that out, but I'm also not guaranteeing it, if that makes sense. I'm thinking I can still chase the green candle if the Bitcoin goes down a little bit before tomorrow, and then I exit by new moon or post new moon. It's possible. There's always risk. I mean, the full moon, new moon aren't always 100% accurate. You know, sometimes it does do the opposite. But if you want to go for that, that's your choice. You must also consider that this is the year of the dragon and that Jupiter is in Taurus until May. True. So we are in a bullish period. Yeah, I mean, overall, it does seem pretty bullish. Yeah. So that's why I personally, I'm going to buy whatever major dips we have, major corrections. That's what I'm thinking, guys. All right, I think I gotta say bye at this point, but thanks for tuning in. Love the comments. Let's do this again soon, guys. Especially when I'm on an island here. Hopefully the internet continues to work well. All right, much love, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Also, if anyone wants to get a one-on-one session, I'll look at your personal natal astrology chart. Super, super amazing. I'm really enjoying these sessions. Basically, and I'll also look month by month the Bitcoin astrology for 2024. So if you want to look at all the details that I have kind of in the back end and get that one-on-one support, I like to do it privately because every single person is unique and has their own unique strategy and game plan and goals in their life that they want to accomplish. So I like to give that one-on-one guidance. I really love it, actually. I love getting on one-on-one calls with you guys. So definitely sign up with that. The link is in the comments below, and on the checkout page, type in the special coupon code to the moon. Okay, guys, love to do that with you. And I'll also go through month by month your personal astrology. I'll look at personal themes for your personal astrology chart. I can do that with this fancy astrology software I have, when are the best auspicious times for you to make really critical decisions for yourself. Like Jashavi was asking, like, you know, should he buy, should he sell? I can't give you financial advice, but I can give you basically what the stars are saying, what the astrology is saying, and then you can make your own decision from that. But it's really fun to dive into your unique questions and your goals, and I can help you come up with a profit-taking strategy as well, based on your strategy and what your goals are. All right, so check that out. Seizo says, thanks for the info. Thank you, thank you. Am I going to do analysis on XRP? Take a look at my last video, or my 2 videos ago, the XRP video. All right, check it out, guys. XRP is looking bullish. I'll tell you that. In the best case, it could be really good, but it's not guaranteed. But I just want to say that it's looking pretty good, XRP chart. All right, make your own investment decisions. Love y'all, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Talk to you very soon.